count the last couple seconds there when they tried to throw the ball into the center court?
We've like been in that situation a lot of times, and we all try to call the defensive back ready. Everybody's ready to just read on the ball because it's gonna be a floating ball and everybody can react to it fast. So we all communicating back there, me, Troy, and Jacob, just to try to bat it back into our end, or just try to get a hand on
it. But they still picked it up. And got a shot off, although they didn't really, because I guess it was a little bit too late. Mm-hmm. Did you know right away it was too late, or did you think?
I was hoping it was too late.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Hey, Troy, with a team like that, I mean, you're up 15 points in the first half, but the way they crashed the boards, et cetera, I guess you knew it might go down to the wire. Can you just comment on how that transpired?
Well, going on 15, that was just a run that we would have at home. They were a great team, and we know that it's definitely hard to just blow them out. They play hard basketball. They load the box heavy, and it's hard to get easy baskets. There was a point when they got back in the game, we had missed like we shot 5 jump shots and missed all 5 of them, and that's when they came back into the game. And Coach got on us when we got into the locker room. We gave up 2 late half buckets, and then we went up 7 to go into the half, and he was like, this game isn't a blowout. They're not just going to lay down for us. They are a great team. They play hard. We can't just, we can't just lose momentum like that and lose focus and talk about BS stuff and not be ready to get back on defense. So just little things that we got to focus on. And, regardless, we knew we wasn't going to blow them out. So we just had to play all 40 minutes.
How much does it test you mentally playing a team like that they're just going to keep coming and coming and coming and coming?
It's about getting stops, and that kind of starts in practice because we got days where it's red versus black, and red will go on runs versus the black, and Kane, Justin, Trey, Nas, Jaren, they all start talking trash, Claude, and it's like, man, we can't fold. We got to come ready to play. We got to get back at them, and tonight was a test for that. Every time, it was a dead ball or a timeout, we was talking, game's not over, got to get a stop, got to box out, got to rebound, and we did that a little bit today.
You got 5 key points from Jaren Cumberland down the stretch, and a really smart foul by Kevin Johnson. Those are the kind of little things that you need to do to win this kind of game, I guess, right?
Yes. Everybody's on scholarship with a little help from coach. We're not surprised that Jaren made those buckets. He can do that. Wilmington player of the year, all in points. He can score, and then Kev's a defensive guy. Coach told him late game we got fouls to give. Just start fouling. Let's try to close out the game like that. Not go down by a last-second shot. Like a lot of times happened last year.
Like, how much did last year prepare you guys for a moment like tonight? Because last year you guys were kind of on the short end of a few of them. Just being frank, but tonight you guys pulled off, and there was a couple games you guys already pulled off too.
Just finishing games. I think that's kind of our motto is finish. At the end of the game, Gary came down at the free throw line. We made a bucket. Come on, let's get a stop. Bev, he said, come on, let's get a stop. Doug, let's get a stop. Everybody was on the mindset of just getting a stop. We had the lead. We knew that the game wasn't over. It's all about getting stops and getting rebounds.
Gary, what was it like trying to rebound against those guys? You held your own, but they still have rebounded by 10.
Well, he ain't hold his own. Look at it again.
He's talking about him out rebounding me. That's all right. I won't hear any of that. But, Coach, during the game, they hold their block out. So they go, and they're not worried about ball most of the time. They just going to hold us when we're trying to go get offensive rebounds. And then them offensive rebounding, their guard, a lot of times their bigger guards will get in there, or their bigs are just kind of, what I talked about earlier in the week, them batting them back, and just, like, a lot of times we don't go hold like they do. We don't go contain, we'll go hit, turn around, and they'll keep coming. Instead of just going to hold your man and hope and trusting your teammates to go get the rebound if you're holding and you're containing your guy.
So they just keep coming when with other teams you might think you got them boxed out?
Yeah, a lot of teams will die as soon as you hit them, but these guys, a lot of times that's the way they get their advantage is to keep coming, getting offensive rebounds, second chance. Yeah.
How much did the crowd help you tonight? They were loud.
That's what we expected. 9 o'clock game, ESPN time, first game back for the students on campus. that kind of helped the red for us. Like, come on, man, we can't give up home court. We got to protect this house. We got a saying in our locker room. I'm not really gonna say it, but it's basically you don't let nobody come into your street and take over your street, and that's just how we was thinking. That's how we're gonna continue to think with games at home. The crowd definitely helped us when they went on runs. Crowd was screaming defense and just yelling. I don't know if it rallied them because they are a great team, but it helped us. I got the shakes a little bit.
Troy, 6 assists, no turnovers. You guys as a team had only 4 turnovers. How much did protecting the ball tonight really come into play against a team like SMU?
Especially versus teams like SMU, you can't win with turning the ball over. They load the box very well, and they're a great they take good charges, or take a lot of charges. We knew if we turned the ball over dribbling, or trying to throw long passes, that would keep them in the game. That would give them a lead, score out easy transition points. Basically, in the 5-on-5 setting, it's tough to score, but teams, I'm pretty sure when they practice and they scout versus us is to try to get out in transition. So if we turn the ball over, that kind of helps them out.
Gary, you had 12 of your 18 points, I think, early in the second half. Can you talk about that stretch where you were scoring pretty easily?
Just trying to be confident in our guys who were finding me. Just really just stepping into shots and looking for the ball. Kyle hit me on 2 slips that the first one I didn't even know that he was ready to pass it, but a lot of times between him and Justin, you don't know when you're going to get it. So just being ready to finish and attack the rim when you catch it, and just staying in attack mode.
Thanks, guys.